Hey, whilst Dragon Metal's here, today I will be showing how to make jewellery, that being a magnetic necklace using magnetite, that stuff. So, metal detecting necklace with a very nice fine chain, which I have to construct. Lots of jewellery being made, as you can see. All of this will be for sale. I'll have a look at that after I've made this necklace. Tools needed. So, a couple of 20-inch long pieces of chain here, fine chain, and some crimps. Close these a bit first because it can be quite tricky to get them in there. It's incredibly sunny today, but really cold. February, although it was raining ice yesterday, weirdly. So, very carefully. Damn it! It can be quite tricky, as you can see. This chain is very, very fine, though. Thread it through. There we go. Crimped. That end. Next end, as you can see, it's very, very fiddly. Made a pair of bracelets as well, it's very similar to this one, so I'm going to be making a pair of necklaces to go with them. May make a range of magnetic jewellery for sensing magnetic fields and whatnot. As they are interesting pieces. Next crimp done. Yeah, no, focus. Very small components. I'll try and get a bit closer. There we go. Can't actually see if that's focused or not. Very fine stuff. I need to think of something on my camera actually. Oh, kind of cleaning it a bit anyway. So, next chain. Might as well make the pair, won't take very long. Okay. Slice myself up a bit there, making jewellery. Although it has been a little while since I've mass produced any. I do make them incredibly fast when I get into it. It's not like I have that sort of job where you have hours and stuff. I'll just continue working for pretty much 20 hours a day when I want. Whenever I want. So, plenty of time for me to do other things. Like scrapping and painting, and gold recovery, my usual activities, I guess. But gold, I do make jewellery anyway, very sharp. Look at that, scratches. I think it was off the top of one of these crimps, they're like razor blades. Split rings here. Won't be using a split ring opener as they're not that big. So just put the lobster clasp on. That's what these things are. Quite difficult to focus with this level of shininess. There we go. That one's nice and functional. Just making sure. Put on the other jump ring on the other end for it to secure to. And repeat the process for the other one. And then I'll make the pendenty bits. But that's actually quite difficult because they are magnetic and any metallics will stick to them. So I've got to try and use copper and not steel. But these are steel and it's needed to secure it. Otherwise you'll have a weak connection between the pendant and the necklace, which means it'll snap easier. Copper is kind of soft after all, but it is quite valuable. More by the day. Resources run short for the many ridiculous issues of this world. Plagues, wars, hackings, Bitcoin, all that stuff. Which makes the prices of metals all go up there. Right, bead things next. So I need some teeny tiny beads. Yeah, focus. These things are so small my camera is having issues focusing. So there's the tiny beads. I need to put 2 of them on to help secure the magnetite. I guess you'd call it a bit of a pentagon. It's strangely cut. Bit odd. So another one on top of that. Don't want to put it too close to the camera as it's magnetic. It may well screw the camera up. Come on. There we go. Now I'm going to crimp that bit at the top to make a securing area. Which I need wire bending tools. Very simple. And then squeeze that closed a bit. You'll have an even smaller hole connection. Let's do that one more time for the other necklace. And then I'll make the love hearts. These are copper love hearts, so they won't be magnetic, which means they won't stick to the magnetite. So a bit of thought needed, I guess, into putting this together. If I were to just use one type of metal, it wouldn't work, as this would be stuck to everything or wouldn't dangle sufficiently and such. Okay, that's the magnetite beading done. Love hearty bits next. It's just very simple. I'm just be making another loop on the bottom. Which to suspend the magnetite from. And one of these droplet pieces, because they look quite nice. Long tool. Not too long this video, how to. It's only about 10-15 minutes it'll be until finished for this pair of magnetite necklaces. metal detecting magnetite necklaces. A lot of these materials were given to me, gifted, in order to make stuff with. Ooh, my magnetite just hit the floor. Got it. Bunny fluff all over me. So I want this on the bottom. So, and I want these bead things to be on this, on the lower split ring of the charm itself. Do want a bit of an extension on it, otherwise it won't be sensing much magnetics. It needs to be extended outwards a little bit. So there's the charm piece that will be going on the necklaces. Dangly thing. Quite nice, hope you agree. Make another one of them, and then I'll assemble the necklaces. Won't take long. Actually, I was going to have an even smaller split ring for them, which I will do. Be more appropriate. Look nicer also. These are incredibly small split jump rings, look at that. Easy 0.1mm size jump rings. Come on, focus. There we go, look at that. Now that's a jump ring. In comparison to the rest of the components. Absolutely minuscule. Quite difficult to open also. Scratch your nails up. Pretty much always. Oh. Okay, that is better, as suspected. Cool. Ooh. Need to do the same with this one. Should be finished around 15 minutes into this video. Just guessing. Guess if you didn't know what you were doing, this would take a little bit longer. But if you only had the materials for one, it would probably take a little bit more time. So the charms are done. Very magnetic. Put them on the chains. Nice and secure. Do the chain up. Oh, that's very pretty. Nice on these fine chains. Fine Rolo type chain. Extremely fine. good quality stuff on this. Careful of the magnet. I knew that was going to happen. Very strong magnets. Hope if I close that up. Oh, it's come off on one end. Must have pulled it. Oh, I know why. The jump ring isn't fully closed and the crimp is very fine. No gap in this split ring. Jump ring. Let's get them mixed up. Okay. Stop that. All done anyway. Very pretty pieces at that. Just lining them up. Close up inspection time. And there's the magnetic sensing magnetite necklaces. Fine gold chains. And how to make them. Including little love heart copper beads. Have a little look at what else I was making. Lots of pairs of earrings here being constructed, as you can see, in all different materials: tiger's eye, jasper, moss agate, rose quartz, fluorite, quite a bit actually. Some big hoopy copper textured earrings, they were actually hammered flat on an anvil. Some retro earrings, very shiny, quite nice. Got some Swarovski crystals and more fluorite. There's some kyanite crystal, that stuff there, kyanite, and tiger's eye and more jasper there. Got a orbit necklace with some jade, nice double thick chain on it. More Celtic Viking style bracelets. I actually sell these out on my eBay. For a fair price though, they take a goodly effort to make. Tree of Life chain. A couple of magnetite bracelets. I'll probably sell them as a pair. And a kyanite necklace. Lots more going to be constructed, as you can see. All components and stuff. More copper wire for making scratch build jewellery and lots of shiny things. Well, till next time.